Hey!
Ooh, bean.
All right. With that in mind, oh wait, what's going on? Oh, sorry guys. This should be that's really strange.
What you missing, baby girl?
Looks like we got the camera, but it's just like this is the wrong overlay here.
Yeah, we got no. We don't have our HUD up yet.
Yeah, actually, I think everything's just
What's the cutscene?
Yeah. Give me a second as I just kind of like go through all this stuff. But hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
I'm Kristof.
You're watching 250 of DangIT Prodcast.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are you, Kristof?
I'm good. I'm doing well. I had a solid Saturday morning
Okay.
of just, out and about, stepping in some wet grass.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a fun time.
Nice.
Yeah.
What were you doing stepping on wet grass?
Oh, I'm a coach.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, you told me.
I'm
for everyone else.
I could have sworn. Yeah, I'm a coach. So, I was in wet grass this morning, training some kids and how to throw a disc eye and a short put.
How was the training for everyone?
It was fine. It was solid. The kids seemed a little tired because, they are on spring break right now.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to spring break.
Yeah.
Mine's bad late.
Oh, really? Well, actually, I started noticing that kids were no longer...
that traffic at 7 a.m. wasn't as nuts.
Yeah, it felt can
nice. You just wake up whenever.
Just keep toggling these. I don't know why everything was toggled off, but
yeah, what's with the toggle?
Yeah, let me just do a couple bits here. This is probably the most notable thing. There we go.
Okay, there it is.
And then we just need the actual chat to show up.
Yes.
Custom chat. There we go.
Okay.
I think that's everything for now.
I think that's it. Yeah.
All right. So we got a couple topics. This has actually been a pretty eventful week.
Oh, what?
Because I was writing out my first little topic thing. And I was like, this is going to be a really long week. But it was pretty short, actually. And there was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, you had a lot of stuff in your lane. For me, I was like, I did not keep my ear to the ground this week. I'll be honest.
That's fine.
Focus on school.
Yeah, that's totally
like a dork. Now I know a little bit more about physics, but I didn't hear the hot deets. I didn't hear get the tea. I feel like I let the team down. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
I only brought two things to the table today.
You were the one who set up the whole spreadsheet and everything. So yeah.
Thank you, appreciate it.
So what should we go off of first? Yours or mine?
Let's go off of your. Actually, mine is just some reviews for some shows. Basically, what I was into this week. Basically,
sure. Okay.
I'll rattle them off track quick. So, Doom Patrol for those kids who don't know. Oh,
Doom Patrol.
Fun fact: DC Universe is letting for free the pilot episodes of each of their shows right now. So, if you go to DC Universe Online website, you'll find the pilot for Young Justice season 3.
Okay.
Titans, and then Doom Patrol.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll find those episodes for free. So if you want to check them out, see what the hype is about, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend definitely, if you're a fan of Young Justice seasons 1 and 2, definitely check it out. It's definitely might be your lane. Yeah. It definitely is a good show. And then Doom Patrol as well had a really good pilot. So I think if you want a new little nugget of show to watch, go check it out. But I saw the new episode last night, episode 106, season 1, episode 6, Doom Patrol, where they find the original Doom Patrol.
Okay. I just want to make the quick correction in the chat. Borch was asking about the ReZero season 2, and Mark was saying, "Yeah, I told him." Well, to correct you, Mark, I knew it before you told me.
He got it.
Just to let you know.
No, we got it. It's on the docket.
Yours already to the ground.
Yeah, dude.
I already hear China from here.
Listen, fam, we're trying to give it the hot breaking story. We got this. Yeah, man, I am here more than Gabe. What's up? Shout out. Yeah.
Don't worry. Gabe texted me earlier this morning, said he wouldn't be available. He's somewhere else.
Yeah, he's busy.
Yeah,
doing his thing.
He's in space. So anyway,
he didn't make it. He was the one who got snapped. I don't remember English.
Was there a new trailer this past week, or was it the week
that was
before?
last? Remember we reviewed it last week?
Yeah, we did. Because I saw like a TV spot for it.
Yeah, there's a different TV spot, which I don't watch because I don't watch TV.
But they upload it onto the internet anyway. So
yeah, I know exactly. It's like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't watch TV. I realize there's like trailers that hit like ABC Family or ABC Television that I'd never see because I haven't seen a commercial in like a year.
I only see ads now.
The only ad I see is on YouTube.
That you're able to skip after like the first 5 seconds.
Or I can mute while they handles. Well, that happens. You remember the Lego movie when like they like aired the Lego movie as a trailer?
I don't.
Like, let me explain. So I was
Okay.
watching a YouTube video, right? Like Filter Frank or something. An ad for Lego movie comes up, and I look at the runtime of the ad. It was an hour and a half, and I let it play. And guess what the ad was? Literally Lego movie 1, the first one. And I sat there and watched through it. And another ad for Lego Movie 2 was this like 30-second clip that aired ad nauseum for 5 hours. Someone on Tumblr watched the whole thing.
What the hell?
It was like a minute long maybe clip. And she watched it for 5 hours straight.
Oh my god! What?
Yo, shout out to that person on Tumblr. I don't remember the username.
This is the type of person who gets that message like early on when television would advise kids to go out and play for like 30 minutes, but you just sat there.
And
You waited.
You sat there. You didn't move. Or you went to Cartoon Network. Like a smart person. They go and play. But yeah, Doom Patrol is a definitely fun show. It's a really cool, interesting show. Cyborg's on it, if anyone didn't know.
Nice.
And the guy who plays Cyborg, I was apprehensive at first because the guy's like 5'7", and Cyborg's usually like 6'3".
Yeah, you saw.
Yeah, a little buff, a little swole,
A
a little bit of a unit, as the kids would say. But he's really growing on me. Like, his performance is really good, and it makes sense. Like, this is why you picked him, because he's like, he's actually talented. This is like
He's actually good.
Oh, he's actually really good. Like, he actually is like a good time. And it's a very, very solid show. Solid, interesting characters. Very artistic. Very beautiful show with like each of these people like are so fucked up in their own ways.
It's great.
Like, so fucked up. So, oh my god, you guys have issues on issues. And it's like, whoa, they're like each like I heard someone explain they're kind of like Wolverine in the sense that like there's like, because they've been like a lot of them, like it takes place in 2019, but a lot of these people have been hurt, like have these abilities since like the 50s or the 60s or the 80s. Long time. They like, it's because some of them have like immortal abilities that kind of make them pseudo immortal. Like this Plastic Woman or Elastigirl, who is a goop who can reform herself however which way she wishes. So if she wants, she can just reform the way she looked
20 years ago.
Yeah,
or
and then
like
there's
that.
a dude, a Blair Trainer, who's just fucked up.
He's just
scarred in bandages all the time. So like,
you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, you couldn't tell. It's like a radiation poisoning. Boom, just chalking up radiation.
Damn,
One dude's a brain in a robot suit, robot man, and then there's Crazy Jane who has like 64 different powers, and one of them is probably healing.
One was probably rejuvenation.
Regeneration, yeah. So it's all crazy. They're all super messed up, but so interesting. And it's just so cool to watch these characters bounce off. Shout out to Brendan Fraser, who plays Robot Man. For those who don't know, Brendan Fraser that's Gabe mostly, because Gabe doesn't understand names. But Brendan Fraser is super cool.
Okay.
Matt Bomer from like Suits and stuff like that. Really good. Really good show. I really recommend it. So far, but like, hey, listen, it's only halfway through the season, so if it comes trash, I'll let you know and say, you can skip it. But so far, it's really cool.
Yeah. It sucks when you get to a show they like, but then like due to some kind of like restraints and scheduling, everything like that, the ending just kind of feels off.
Just kind of off. Yeah, that's Titans. That's for sure Titans. It was like, and then it was like, it's okay, and it gets like worse. It's like, and then ending is like, good God, that was it. That's the landing. All right. Well, good luck on the season 2, huh? Good luck, and they're gonna make it because this DC universe has only 3 shows on it, so it's like, yeah. But it was solid. And the next show I want to talk about, which most people can watch because it's only on Netflix, called Love, Death, and Robots. Now, Justin, do you know anything about the show? It came up on my recommendeds. I saw a trailer for it. I was like, that's one.
So,
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the chat.
I was going to ask, like, did you know something in the
I
chat?
did. I'm just saying, says James Gunn back on Guardians. Yes, sir. That happened. That was last week. Yeah, definitely. Random number. James Gunn got hired back on as director of Guardians 3, which means, hey, it might actually happen. So it might come out like 2021.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to like supplement the one last cast.
Yeah. They're like, I guess, That movie looked iffy when James Gunn was let go because like it's his script and like his vision. It's really difficult to come on. Like he's already done 2 movies by it. Like he has a solid take. It would have been really weird. Also, the cast was not happy with it, especially Dave Bautista about a Bautista bomb. The whole executive board even didn't get back on. So yeah, but now it's weird because I was directing both Suicide Squad 2 and Guardians 3.
It'd be interesting to see how they do Suicide Squad.
So apparently Suicide Squad. Something I didn't report on last week. Suicide Squad 2 is apparently not going to be a direct sequel, but instead just a full reboot of the full franchise. So like basically, so that's why it got to explain the recasting of Deadshot from Will Smith to Idris Elba. They're probably going to keep on Margot Robbie because of course you'd have to. Really, I hope they keep Viola Davis as Amanda Waller because she was made for this role. Like she was born to play this character like this. So I think with those 3, I'm solid, and I guess they can freestyle with whoever else. Maybe keep Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang. That'd be cool. Also, big, stuff like that.
That's like, didn't he get booted, like shortly, like in the movie?
No, that was
someone was trying to escape.
Yeah, the Native American dude.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
What was his name? Livewire? No, that's a lightning powered character. I can't remember his name, but yeah, he was just the example. He like tried to run away and he got his head blown clean off. Yay! Sometimes also big issues over. Oh, that's something I can talk about. Big issues over with the Flash movie. Apparently, Ezra Miller may or may not be on the way out as playing Barry Allen.
Oh.
In the Flash, which I'm not super bummed about.
Not super bummed about, huh?
No.
I mean, I haven't seen much about the movie itself, or at least his first appearance as the Flash, so I couldn't really say like how well he plays as like a character. Because I've seen like different forms of Barry Allen. Like I've seen the kid version that we now see portrayed in the DC universe, and also like him as an adult. So just I don't
have the biggest. The only Barry Allen I know is the TV show. Well, Flash, like the Flash show on CW.
Oh yeah, that one.
Character is Barry Allen. Then like the stuff I've seen in, where have I seen Barry Allen? Like some of the animated movies. Because my Flash is Wally West. That's the funny one. That was the one you saw on like Justice League the animated show, or Superman the animated series.
Oh, it looks like the correction would be Slipknot.
Slipknot, that's his name.
The guy who can climb anything.
Yeah, he did. He tried. You can't out climb a bomb in your neck, I guess.
At least he climbed.
He did.
He died doing the thing he does best.
He climbed so slow. That was an awkward scene. That movie was awkward. I'll say that. It was so awkward. Like it took so long. I'm like, and like they let him get like 3 levels up. It was like we watched every second of those 3. I was like, all right, man, this is it. I saw the film in Cine One theater. Cine freaking one. Man.
I think I did too.
I'm hurt myself. That's the expensive theater for those who don't know.
That's the big
like the big theater, like IMAX. Like, man,
it's the one you can see your way through.
The one that like, when's a good movie out? That's the theater.
That's the one.
That's the one.
This is it, Chief.
This is it. He called. Let me know. This is it. But yeah, Flash movie. Apparently, they trashed the original script they were going to have for the film, which is why it's on shaky ground. Because originally it was going to be Flashpoint to try and like fix everything, but then Aquaman did really well, so they're like, oh, maybe I guess we can. It's not
too bad.
And Shazam looks like it's going to be good, so I was like, hey, maybe not too bad. But yeah, and apparently it's like they have Grant Morrison going to write it. For those who don't know Grant Morrison, he's like a very prominent comic book writer. He's done some of the weirder runs. I want to say, I can't pull a comic out of my head. I know he's like super. He's like, he created Doom Patrol. I think he did.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, Grant Morrison created Doom Patrol. Like he's very weird with his stuff. Like Doom Patrol's a very weird group to have. Very tragic, kind of
as you described.
Yeah, it's very weird and tragic characters. Yeah, so it would be a weirder film for sure, but it's super cool. And then also Ezra Miller wants to write the script as well, like be a part of the writing process, and then DC's like, I don't know how they feel about that. I don't know how they feel. So I don't know. We don't know if this movie's gonna be made. I don't know what's happening with Warner Brothers. I think they should stop. I think
they should go with that original plan you had in mind. Make them all separate like movies.
Just come up with random films. Like, don't be Marvel. Marvel had its thing. Let it be. Let it be.
Let it be.
Let it be. Shout out to the Beatles. Yeah. So that's the news on that front. I was sorry, it was a long tangent.
That's fine.
And that's the review on Doom Patrol, season 1, episode 6.
You were talking about Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I was asking you. Do you know what that is?
No.
Right. So this came up on my Netflix like suggested thing. I saw a trailer for it, and it's interesting. So for a basic one sentence pitch, it's Black Mirror, but if you animated it. So it's a bunch of short. Currently it's an anthology series, each episode being a different story, different characters, all that jazz. Each animated by different people, right? Okay. And they're just like 16, like under 20-minute shorts, animated shorts. First off, this stuff is like breathtaking. The animation is breathtakingly good. Like, it's phenomenal. I saw the first 4 episodes last night. I binged the first 4, and it's so like it's a really brilliant show. If you're a fan of animation at all, watch it. It's super cool. The first 3 before that, so this first episode is called 3 Robots, and it's 3 robots walking around like a post-apocalyptic world, discovering humans and what they do. The second one is a dope, like, grunge, dark world of like people who telepathically control kaijus and have them battle in like fights to the death for money, and it's super cool. The third episode was weird. It's like this lady who like sees from a window someone get murdered, and like she's being followed by him, and it's super like trippy. But also it's TVMA. It's rated TVMA. Let me preface that. It's rated TVMA, so it's very gory. It's very like, I've seen a few titties. I'll keep it a buck.
Okay, everyone calm down.
I'll keep it a buck. Fair warning, you do see some nudity. You do see some gore. Right? This isn't for your kids. This isn't for the children. Just because it's animated, this is definitely where I say just because it's animated does not mean it's for kids. Animation is not just for kids. Yeah, so it's that. But except for episode 4. Episode 4 was different. Episode 4 was like a bunch of farmers in like middle of nowhere, but they have giant tech robots that they use to fight and monsters that come through breaches.
Hold on. Sounds like some Cartoon Network show I recognize. The guy with the hot rod that gets
Mega XLR. Yeah, kind of like that. It's kind of like that, and it's super cool. And it's like these little, like under, like I think each of them. I think the shortest one, like 3 rows, was like 11 minutes. The longest one I saw was like 16 minutes of the 4 I saw. So they're very short, very digestible. But good times. Like each of them are so good. There's like it's so cool, and very engaging, artful shorts.
Okay.
Of the 4 I've seen, solid.
But
it does get a little nudity.
Yeah, a little bit of nudity.
A little gory. Episode 4 isn't though, nudity wise. It's aliens, so like if you've seen aliens getting killed before, like you know what's up.
Yeah.
You've seen some robots, some mech suits shooting out stuff. It's pretty cool. Pretty solid.
Seen that one thing from Legendary. It was fighting with kaijus, with your Jaegers. I forget the name.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Pacific Rim.
Yeah, thank you.
Pacific Rim.
Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, I think
it's pretty much like that.
Yeah, each episode has one of the 3 topics in it. Either love, death, or robots.
I like that.
Little mix. Yeah,
I was starting to wonder, like, why is it called Love, Death, and Robots?
Yeah, that's like the through line. Like Black Mirror with sadness.
Okay.
Emptiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like each of the shows, like it deals like one of the 3, or like have a mix of the 3. It's pretty cool. Mostly robots has been
mainly robots
so far. Has been
we love to animate robots.
We love anime robots. Yeah, so 4 episodes deep, and it's solid, and I'd recommend it. And on Netflix.
All right,
but TVMA, so don't bring your kids around.
Okay. Yeah, bring them around for the robot bit.
For episode 4, I think I watched it. might be okay for kids.
Might be okay.
But there is death in it, so watch out.
That means I can't recommend this. Watch Marley and Me.
Oh no, the dog does die.
Can you pet the dog though? Yes, you can pet the dog. Have you seen that like on Twitter? Just like a user who like will always like talk about games and say like, "Can you pet the dog in this game?" Yes or no?
Yes, I remember that. It's kind of like this one lady on YouTube I saw who like reviews games. Like, is this game good for your boyfriend to buy?
Yeah, I've seen that too.
I've seen that. Solid channel.
Fun perspective. Check it out.
Fun perspective.
Is it more like a reference to like I just watch my boyfriend like play these games? And, like,
yeah. Is it fun to watch your boyfriend play? Are these games fun to watch to someone who's not playing them?
Huh. That's interesting.
But it is also like a review of the game, but through that lens. It's very interesting. It's a very fun take.
Oh wow. Okay. It's really cool. Yeah. Everyone check it out.
Yeah. And check out Love and Sex Robots.
Yes.
Also, CG Bros on YouTube, just because.
Oh, okay.
CG Bros is like what I think of when I think of Love, Sex, Love, Death, and Robots. Because it's like just a YouTube channel that's like just a bunch of animated shorts on it.
Oh, gotcha.
Like a bunch of like independently made anime shorts.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, watch animation. Animation stuff's cool.
It's always been there for me.
Always there for you.
Always
something there to.
I don't know. I've never really gone too big onto like live action, like TV shows specifically.
Yeah.
Like movies, I'm totally down with and etc. But just like when it comes down to a TV show that's actually live action, it's kind of hit or miss. I'm pretty sure like if I actually sat down and watched like a 46-minute like episode of that Breaking Bad, I'd probably be way into it. I only got into like 10 minutes and I'm like, oh, I gotta do something.
I've only seen the finale of Breaking Bad. Oh wow, it's a weird episode to jump in on.
I bet. Especially with all these established characters who may or may not be dead or completely twisted.
A lot of growth that I just was not there for. But yeah, animation's dope. Definitely really check it out. We like animation.
I'll jump back into animation as a topic.
Here we go. Later.
But let me actually talk about like my topics. I guess I'll talk about the first one since I wrote it down.
Yes,
I start this week with a dream, and I'm pretty sure a lot of like guys and girls might actually relate to this, but just having that dream that you're in a relationship, it's not been pre-established, it just is.
Yes.
And you're already in love with that person.
Yes. It's weird.
And I've had like a dream about this before in the past, and it kind of ended the same way in the sense that like you express how you feel about this person, you care about them deeply, and then you wake up. It's just like
it's weird.
What was weirder is that
explain
having had that previous experience coming into this one, something felt off in my dream, but I couldn't like wake myself up out of it. But having that choice, I just still decided to tell that person how I felt about them.
Oh wow, you felt? Oh no, keep going.
Because it was just like, it's real right now.
Oh shit,
it's real right now.
Oh shit.
If I were to just say it's all just a dream, that's just abandoning whatever relationship I just established.
Wait, before we continue, does this person actually exist?
You know how like dreams will kind of like
piece together
things that you've had in previous childhood,
or
but
people you've met on the street.
It reminded me of someone in middle school, but it was obscurely like set up so she's grown up, so I don't recognize her at all. I can't even put a name to this person.
Right.
I think she was brunette though.
My dream, I had a similar dream like that where I was in a relationship with someone. So like I knew who this person was. Like this person was like this, like, oh, this is this person for sure. But then like physically they looked in hindsight nothing like the original person. But I said, oh, this is them. You know, this is it. This is it. I've been there though, where you have like, my weird thing is like it's weird when it's like I'm like someone you know personally, but I do not feel like, I don't feel that way about all the person.
But it just is.
But like the brain in my dream put that person in this position of like romantic interest. Now it's like, is it do I? Is it
that
a
happened
weird
in my last dream?
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, it's like that's weird. That's weird that your brain will like, no, this person fills in this slot. There you go.
Like,
when you were not in that spot before. Now it's like,
now you question it.
I'm talking mad pronouns right now. I hope people could follow. Not say specific words. Yeah, it's like that's a weird thing my brain does now. I gotta like look inward to myself. Was like, is this really how I feel? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's weird.
Yeah, I hate that.
And now you have this weird oogie feeling. Yo, worse, yo, fam, when you have a significant other in a dream, and you wake up, and you don't.
What? Oh yeah. Mm.
That loneliness hits different.
It does.
The loneliness hit a little different.
You have a longing for that. Dude, this happened.
Longing for someone who doesn't exist.
Listen, no, I had my previous dream was about a specific person.
Yes.
That I'm not really friends with,
Sandra.
but like an acquaintance with, who was an acquaintance to someone I actually really liked back then. But I had that dream where I was actually in a relationship, and I went through that whole process of loving that person. And I woke up, I was like, I gotta do something. So at the time, it was MySpace. That was the hot shit. Oh, and I was just like, hey, what's up? Don't talk to me.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
What? I'm away.
When the lion sleeps tonight is the perfect reaction.
I don't know. It's been like self-insert to a lot of like, oh, this is about to get fucked up.
Dang, I was gonna go. All around me are familiar faces. Worn out faces.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've talked about that dream like once or twice before. But
Happens.
It was different with this one because it was just me like here in my room, just like, oh, that happened.
Dang, it was cloudy this morning, a little dark out. It's the vibes.
I'm just gonna assume that dream me is still carrying on that life. Have we all talked about that theory about like dreams are like of what you're going through are kind of like visions of like parallel universes?
Right. String theory is you tap into the other versions of yourself.
Mm-hmm. So I'm happy for that, Justin.
Hey, good job. Good on you, man.
You done it.
Shouts out.
Who was that person, by the way? I want to know.
I don't know. You never know when you wake up. Like,
who was it?
And like they had a face like. It's also weird how apparently the faces in your dream are faces you just see in the day-to-day life.
Yeah. What about people that you just kind of pass by? You don't even think a second thought.
Nope.
It's just.
Yeah, like a face, because apparently your brain recognizes all faces.
That's nuts.
Like you can't create your own. You can't create a new face. It's got to be based off of something you've seen.
Yeah. So I guess like in game creation, like when you create your avatar, those faces are.
Parts of those faces at least are real people.
Yeah, they are real people.
Or again, if you're playing video games, probably the voice actor.
Yeah, they do add voice actors in there.
Like Flynn Rider, it's based off of Zachary Levi's actual face.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's easy. Easy 1, 2. I don't gotta think too hard. Go off.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
I saw him on Smosh. He was on Smosh this week promoting Shazam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
he was like on a DangIT Podcast too. He was also promoting it as well.
Yeah, he did.
Cool.
He did his cool segment, Try Not to Laugh. And there's this funny bit. Also, my favorite like YouTube people, Joe Brider was on there too. He's also a member of Smosh, but he like left for the Valley. I'm not talking about that now.
Yeah, sure.
From my like, and he did this one bit where Joe has water in his mouth, trying to not laugh. Right. And Zachary Levi comes from the back with two phones.
Okay.
He gives hands one to Joe, walks around, puts on the banjo. Joe puts on the banjo. He lifts up the phone. Waits for it to ring, and he sings to Joe. He laughs because it's a funny song, but also apparently Zachary Levi can freaking sing. That boy got pipes. It was so small. It was, what's that one song? I just called to say I love you. That's all he sang, but it was like, damn. Oh damn, Zach, you can sing. Chuck, you can sing. That's nuts.
Oh yeah, show me that.
He wasn't a musical. How am I super surprised by that? Tangled was a musical. Did he sing in that movie?
Not that I remember.
Have you ever seen Tangled?
Bits and pieces. I played Kingdom Hearts 3.
I played Kingdom Hearts 3. Does that count?
Does that count?
It was basically.
I know Sora shows up somewhere.
Sora does show up somewhere. Oh, they didn't have that one scene in Tangled. They didn't have the Marauders or whatever.
You got me there.
Dang.
I've only seen Kingdom Hearts 3.
They didn't have the classic meme of like Flynn Rider. I'm not gonna sing. Knives come from everywhere. That was really funny. All right, that was a fun tangent.
Yeah. So yeah. My main takeaway from the dream though was just whatever that is, that's your reality right there. So make it last, and don't regret it.
Never wake up. That's the takeaway.
Don't ever wake up.
Never wake up again.
You know, maybe like plug yourself into the SAO world and just live your life in a virtual reality.
That reality makes so much sense. Like that feels super plausible in this day and age. If we had that tech, that's definitely how life would turn out.
Also, Vincent joined in the chat. Hello.
Hey Vincent. Hey Vincent. Kristof only been playing. I did. I finished it, and I'll probably go back later and do a deep dive on the game.
Ooh, I haven't finished the game.
I'm
in the toy box right now, but
yeah, I thought I was gonna like, yo, Kristof, we're gonna save time. We're gonna take our time with it. Accidentally kills it in 2 weekends. Happens to the best of us,
Happens.
And sometimes you
just gotta.
You turn on the PS4. I was gonna play 30 minutes. Look up, it's been 6 hours. Happens.
I wish I could do that.
Happens, man. It just happens sometimes.
I had to be like so strict with myself. I just played it for like a little bit, like one night for like 10 minutes. I just went through like one of the ventilations in the toy box. That's it.
It's like, and you said this is good? We're good here.
I have to go.
Well, I'm good here.
I got things.
You got things to do tomorrow?
Brock, where are you going? Just stuff. What are you talking about? Like stuff. Just stuff. All right.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well.
All right. So here's probably one of the biggest highlights of this week was the announcement of Google Stadia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First there was Soldier Boy game system, and now Google
Stadia out here thinking they could outbeat the Soldier Boy.
The Soldier. Sorry.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I stand Soldier.
I stand Soldier Boy.
Oh, but
Soldier.
So the big thing is because it's supposed to aim at its competitors that would be
PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch.
Actually, they didn't say the Switch specifically.
Oh, that's not their lane. They're not gonna try.
I think Switch is just kind of like a weird thing. Ever since it went to the Wii,
and
so you can't really compete with it.
Yeah,
it's kind of like doing its own thing.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Same way as it did the Direct.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. The title's like, I don't want none of the smoke that Xbox and PlayStation give it. Like they're not touching the Call of Duty audience. They don't have a different audience. You're right. Makes sense.
Yeah. So Google Stadia is pretty much kind of, from what I can see, it's kind of more of a in between like consoles and like actual just a PC, where it's packing a lot of heat as far as like how much like output it can do, more so than the Xbox One X.
Right.
And it's set to have like a future 8K resolution.
Okay.
It has no box for it, no type of like device
like
that
physical.
will just be sitting in the corner of your room. So my take of it is that you'll be using, I guess, their servers to power up the game.
Yeah, that's interesting. How's that gonna work?
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw just a controller. That's why I was confused when I heard the game.
It said it can work with other different types of controllers that you have like laying around, so that's a really cool thing. It's gonna try to incorporate Chrome a lot more with the game, where if you watch a video like based on, they made the example of Assassin's Creed Origins or Odyssey, you can like do like a play game button and you'll just like hop into the game from there. It won't be related to the video, but it's just like, it's kind of one of those ads where it's like, oh, go buy this game now.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they do on Twitch and Mixer and stuff.
That's interesting.
What's really got me is it does cross platform play, and it also like shares data across. So
like if I'm like playing my Google Stadia, but I hope go over to like my other house because I got 7 houses. Hop on my Xbox, I can just download the start like where I left off of my game over there. Is that that's presumed?
Or like my take would just be like if you're playing like, well, I guess what was it? Battle Royale games kind of like transcend this because it's all based on an account like outside of like your particular console.
Yeah, like there's the Epic Games account or Apex Legends account. Yeah,
but I guess like things like Assassin's Creed, which is just like a single player game, a lot of it will just be saved onto like your hard drive.
Yeah, on the console. Yeah.
I guess you'll be able to send that over to Google Stadia, and you have your save point right there.
Like I'm guessing like it's on the Google Drive cloud. it's just interesting, like how they get Sony and Xbox to play ball like that. That's like, they come to them separately. You know, like the old classic. Hey, meet me here. Hey, you meet me here. And then they're both there at the same time. Like, you didn't tell me they were gonna show up. Now they're in a tussle. Yeah, that situation. Because I don't know much about this game. You probably know much more about this. You probably like hit my ear again was on to the ground on this one. But I don't know how they're gonna really come in. I'm interested to see like how is this like kind of like Steam in a sense.
I think so.
Where like it's a place where you buy games,
you can stream them.
You can play off of it, but it's not like because it doesn't feel like the same level of like console dedication as like an Xbox or PlayStation.
Because it's all like based on the PC, but your PC is not actually playing the game.
No,
like you're using resources outside of your computer to play the game.
Yeah,
aside from just the game like software itself.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really weird because I feel like it's trying to do like a step above where it's like, oh, you know how you always have to buy like a new PC or build a new PC to play the latest games? You don't have to now. All you gotta do is pay like probably a monthly subscription service.
Probably a crazy monthly.
I think someone also mentioned when this first announced is that this thing's gonna require some high speed internet because of the fact you're using so much like sources outside of
outside of your own physical.
Yeah,
which is like this game's gonna be good in Korea. Denmark, where they got like Google Fiber internet speeds.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that like this is for a really weird niche audience of people who can like afford these types of things.
Access this,
yeah.
Kind of like Pokemon Go. How like you ain't not playing like Little Town, Nebraska, Elko, Nevada, is it kicking it? But hey, LA is super sick with it.
I bet.
Yeah.
Just don't try it anywhere else.
Yeah, don't go to the Midwest. Don't go to the Yucca Valley and try this out. You know what I'm saying? Actually, who knows? Yucca Valley might be popping. I don't know.
There's gotta be some Pidgeys.
Yeah, there might be some mad
Pidgeys.
The market might be savage out there. Who knows?
We have Kristof here, and we translate over to Yucca Valley, and it's just like this guy who talks about like all the different sizes of Pidgey. He can tell from the back of his hand.
He's the different breeds. Who was the parents in this Pidgey?
He's a Goblin Slayer. He knows everything around like Pidgeys / goblins. It's just that's his bread and butter.
Just Pidgey? I'm sorry. What?
Just Pidgey.
Just Pidgey. Don't give me a Spearow. Don't know what to do with that. Don't know what to do with a Rattata. Don't know what to do with a. Not even a Pidgeot. Don't know what to do with just Pidgey.
But jumping back into Stadia.
Back into Stadia.
Yeah, against niche audience.
But it looks interesting.
Yeah. I have to see more. Like I think they're gonna announce it more in the summer, so we'll see a little bit more about that. Otherwise,
interesting.
We still have Steam. We got we
Steam
got like
box?
we got what was it? Origins Access and also like EA's like or Epic Games store game storage.
Yeah,
you have a lot of options.
Yeah, you got options. Yo, if I see a Google booth at E3, nuts.
It's gonna be bombarded.
Oh wait, there was something that happened this week. Oh, I totally forgot about it. Keep going on yours. I'll tag on at the end.
Oh sure.
Sorry, I forgot. I just remembered.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about the Google Stadia. Is that it looks promising enough, but we'll see because we definitely do have like at the moment cheaper resources for gaming. Gabe would be a good example of like someone who would tell you like the bare minimum things you need to play a game.
Yeah,
because that's unfortunately that's what he has to be running with his PC.
Listen, man.
Listen, he's trying to save up. He's trying to move out.
Yeah, man. He's got to. You got things to do. Respect.
Oh, but let's see.
Yeah.
As far as my topics, this was just a little side thing. Like monthly bills come in and then you got to pay them. But like my dad was actually like overlooking like certain like prices that or payments about me having to give a portion of money like to him just to help support like the house and everything like that. Right. And he started noticing that I spend a lot, mainly on hanging out and all the. I won't stop that. I'll be a little bit more mind conscious about like.
I won't ease up a bit, a penny.
I'll add 1 penny more.
Matter of fact, I'll pull from safe. No, I'm with you. I'm definitely, I know I'm in the same boat. Like, I've realized a lot of my money goes kind of like to food. I'm either wearing or eating. my income.
Aniyah's jumping into the chat. He's saying Stadia is stupid.
Okay. And solid take from Aniyah Garrett.
And there's your solid take from Aniyah.
Aniyah, everybody.
Here's his final thoughts.
Thank you so much, Aniyah.
Shout
out. But yeah. We're talking finances on DangIT.
Yeah, I just need to learn to save a little bit more. I actually came across this scenario like just earlier this morning where like I was finishing working out and I was like, I'm really hungry. So like I could use like one of my coupons or something like that, but like I could cook at home. So it was one of those things just like,
oh, what are you playing those? Oh, you're watching Bandersnatch. The two options come up.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And do you also have like a time limit of like how much you can do and
how much you can withhold yourself from running to one of the options?
In which case, I decided to cook at home and I don't regret it because it isn't like a really rewarding thing. I just made like something simple as like just. I was working on my Gordon Ramsay cheese egg recipe.
Cheese egg? You gotta whip it. No, like that. Yeah, fucking wussy.
Wussy.
God fucking. Oh, Gordon.
That's great.
He's funny.
I remember when he was in that YouTube video of the hot ones. That was so good.
That was a good one. I talked about that this week with someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, I did talk about that.
Shout out to Gordon.
But yeah, that was nice to actually have like that kind of control versus the impulse of getting something just because it's easily accessible.
Yeah, it goes there. I like that. I respect that. Wow, Justin.
I'd still like to get wings though.
Oh, frick yeah, I want some wings, dude. Easy.
Dude, they have like Wingstop has like their like a wing for like 60 cents each. Minimum like
minimum 200?
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's a limit. They told me that you can only get like 10 as the minimum. Like
maximum, you mean?
No, just minimum.
You have to get at least 10?
Yeah, you got to get at least 10.
Okay. Yeah. We're not cooking you one wing. Is what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Respect. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Cool beans.
This is part of my life's worst decisions earlier this week when I was like, I want to have wings at lunch, but also not have to order in and then drive out to go get it.
Oh no, you Postmated.
I guess I could have done that. It could have been weird because you'd have to go through a process of the security and everything.
See how much you got at the end. You know, things you also think of things you gotta save for. Like I gotta save for new tires for my car. I gotta save up for concert coming up in July.
Okay.
Like trying to instead of looking for those short, because man, you as a human being, you can't exist without your things you love, right?
Right.
There's things we love in this world. So instead of chasing small things constantly, I'm looking at towards big things that I will do. Like if I want to take like 3 dance classes or 2 dance classes over a weekend, I gotta save up for all that.
Yeah.
Making sure I put away money for those. So so instead of just going on the small things, sacrificing those for bigger, more enjoyable things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good piece of advice. Is just to create a spreadsheet and just lay things out because, I mean, life just kind of comes at you, and if you don't have everything organized, then
heavens,
you're just juggling whatever you just see first.
Yeah, man, exactly. It's and you're just shooting blind, and it leaves you a whole mess.
And also, it just applies in the work area, just as far as what you need to do for your job. So, it's a really good learning tactic.
It's a good life skill.
Yeah. Aniyah's actually elaborating more on the Google Stadia, jumping back to that, saying it's mad limited for everyone who'd be able to benefit from it, from streaming from Google. There's obviously areas where internet's not that great.
Oh yeah.
So
talk about
people couldn't really afford.
Valley.
Yeah, just simply because they have to spend more on internet if they can.
If you're able to. If you even have the internet access, not everywhere can have Google Fiber internet.
Yeah.
You can't just put those in the ground wherever you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult.
Not to mention, you have this, again, the monthly subscription thing. Who knows how much is going to be to pretty much run, the best games.
God forbid, man.
Unless they have, different, plans, monthly plans. If you want this amount of, output, we can give you that for, this amount. Or do you want to, play the best?
What we playing here? Pong or Dark Souls? You choose. Yeah, man. Tetris 99 at best is all I can give you, but $15 a month.
Tetris 99.
That's the best I can do you for, bud. Yeah.
But yeah, it also ramps up anxious gamers who don't know how to wait for games. That's true.
That's a personal problem.
Yeah, that's also
Get your life.
Also, like, just online games stores, like, right now are starting to offer much more, like, free games for, like, signing up for an account there. Just probably a free account.
Shout out to free games. Love me a good free game. Like an MMO.
Yeah.
I miss MMOs. Can I say that?
Yeah, sure.
I really miss MMORPGs. Those were, like, my ish back in, like, middle school, early high school. But, like, I don't know why, but they fell off for, like, Battle Royale games. Damn. Shout out to what was that place that did Maple Story?
I couldn't tell you.
That company that did that, Mabinogi, Nine Dragons, RuneScape, The Gateway. Oh no, Toontown. Oh, rest in peace, Toontown Fusion Fall, Club Penguin. Those were the gateway drug for sure. Toontown was definitely the gateway drug. Yo,
I asked for that. But
I remember I played it for the first time at Disneyland when, like, they were opening it. It was at Disneyland, and, like, they had in Tomorrowland there was, like, this big game center, and they were, like, letting people play it out, test it out, and that's why the first time I played it, I was like, oh fuck yeah,
this is it.
I'm pieing this out of these cogs. Heck yeah.
Let's see. Black Desert's a good MMORPG right now. I've never heard of it though.
Okay. Sorry. So I see Maple Story 2.
Yeah.
I heard about it, but I liked Mabinogi so much more because I like the 3D design. I like the story, almost like story arc aspect of that. It's really cool. It's something about, like, opening up a game, 5,000 other people just running around doing quests, all that jazz, killing your computer. Because Lord knows your little Windows 95, Windows 2000 could not handle that processing power, but you did it anyway.
Holding that fan, like, right next to the computer. Just like,
you doing everything you can. Man, just doing everything you can to keep it going. Oh, SWTOR, Star Wars The Old Republic. That was really good. Yo, I had a full Jedi, like, knight. My dude was decked out, and I forgot my password. That kills my heart every time I think about it. Like, dang.
There's disturbance in the Force. I just can't log into it.
Can't log the frick in. And that's how Star Sidious wins. Man. I am woozy today. All right.
Okay. So,
any other thoughts on Google
Stadia?
Stadia?
I kind of sided with Aniyah as far as, like, his low expectations for it.
Yes.
I just want to see a little bit more as far as, like, payment specifically, because this would be expensive.
It's got to be expensive.
If it's not going to be, like, the subscription, it's the internet that's going to cost you.
And also, if you're trying to compete with Xbox and PS4,
PlayStation, they've established themselves.
Decades, man.
Yeah.
You got to, to compete at the same game level?
No, to come up here and say that I'm better. I'm you, but better.
Relax. Humble. I know you're Google. I know who you are. But in this lane, you got to humble yourself.
Can you describe what you think about the Google Stadia controller? Is it not, like, a combination of, like,
Xbox and PS4 did the Fusion dance?
And then they were like, hey, look, the Switch controller is free. We'll take some assets from that.
No,
capture button.
It looks like a really, like, if you know those third-party controllers, like if Game Shark or whatever, like if they went and hit that, like, upgrade. If they got, like, you know, just got that boost, got the capital they need to really sleek out this design somewhere past 1993. You know what I'm saying? If they got the chance to do that, that's what the controller looks like. A little mix.
I think it has that small form factor like the PlayStation's DualShock has.
Shout out to DualShock.
But it does have, like, it holds the same layout as the Xbox, where the left stick's actually up there versus down on the side.
Yeah, instead of being offset.
And I just see, like, the Switch as far as, like, the two buttons on the side in the middle. That's how I see it. So it's like it's.
I think I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that way, but
it's enough different that no one can sue 'em.
Also, someone mentioned the fact that you can have a Google Assistant as you play a game on Stadia if it's supported. And someone mentioned, like, oh great, I have another backseat gamer.
Wait, so I can say, yo, okay, Google, kill this boss for me? And he'd be like, I got you, and then runs off the map. Hey, yo, Google, get me the dub. Hey, yo, Google. Okay, Google. Get the dub. Getting the dub. Also becomes like a freaking serial killer, just like a monster killer. Never misses. Oh, shit. So a class on itself is PS4, Xbox, PC, mobile, Stadia.
You have an entire tournament where everything's Google Stadia oriented, and every single competitor is just like, "Hey Google, play for me."
Google, kill him.
Literally the best gameplay we'll ever see.
No misses. Everyone's 0 point, but everyone dodges and aims. I've been saying okay Google this whole time. Whoops. My phone went off, but it was on mute, so I didn't hear it.
Oh.
Don't say okay Google with the Google phone.
Yeah. It's Modern Warfare veteran mode. Everyone like snaps 360, shoots you.
360, zip. Hot 10 sensitivity. Nuts.
Actually, now I do want to talk about the next topic in relevance to more games. It's funny how like I have all these topics for games, but I'm probably the one out of the entire group who plays the least.
The least out of game, but you got that game news on lock.
Maybe I should make a new YouTube series.
Gaming.
Gaming, dang it.
Dang it, gaming. I'm just saying.
The fist bump got me.
Like an old man. SWTOR is still kicking. I'm happy for it. Now, if only I could get my password back, because I used it off an old email that I forgot the password of, so I can't even log into the email to get the new password.
You don't even remember your email address?
No, man.
It's like, do you have a forget your password type of thing?
No, type of the email. They're like, I'm stuck because I can't get an email. I love it. I love SWTOR. Oh, you'll be teaching it how to become a good Terminator by letting the AI run on your Fortnite Battle Royale games. Train killer.
Or, you might want to be heating up some pizza rolls as you let that thing play.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll be dead before we put that in the robot, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. It's all good. Before we get the Iron Legion. Yeah, it's fine. All right.
Oh. Next topic. So, I know this has been kind of a big highlight for me when it was announced, but the whole thing with Xbox Live jumping over to Switch as well, or joining with the Switch, so you're able to access the Xbox Live through your Switch. And one of the games that is allowing for this is Cuphead. And if anyone knows, Cuphead is a really difficult platforming shooter game.
You could say that. I haven't played it.
Oh,
so you can say that.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's also frustrating, but it's also really fun. It has such aesthetic and charm to it because of just how well it's animated, and the work with the music is incredible too. Yeah, just to get that genuine, I think it's 1980s vibe to it for cartoons.
Oh, that's like Steamboat Willie vibes.
Yeah,
1940, that good old Snow White 1940s.
Yeah, so it's super cool to see that Cuphead's joining the Switch. The unfortunate thing is that future news about Xbox Live coming to Switch will be announced later.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Next month, I believe, is April.
Oh, that's not much later than I thought.
Yeah.
10 years later.
It's April 18th. Cuphead will be joining in then, and also access to the Xbox Live stuff.
Okay, that's sick.
We'll see.
Pretty close.
Also, I just want to do a quick shout out to this game that I bought on the Switch, which is Blaster Master Zero.
Shout out.
Yeah. And this week they announced a sequel to it, just add the blue, just add the woodwork, and I was like, holy shit, why do we need, oh my god, I need this game right now.
Oh, forget. Oh, why do we need, I need my bike system tomorrow.
It's one of those trailers where you look at it, it's like, I didn't know I needed a sequel to this game until now.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. I still need to play through the main game, the second playthrough of it, because you get to run around in a fully upgraded mech.
Ooh, in that game. like a Game Plus, Plus?
It is a Game Plus. Yeah, so I'll need to finish that, and then I'll look into Blaster Master Zero 2.
Sick.
I didn't know there could be a second Zero.
I thought that was what you said when you typed in Zero Season 2. I thought, oh, Captain Falcon get a new game. Sick. I heard anything from him. All right, nice. Congrats.
One can only wish.
Falcon, show me your moves.
I still have the GameCube game for F-Zero GX.
Ooh.
That's a fast game.
I bet it is.
God, I I immediately compared to at the time its competitor would be like, or following after it's Sonic Riders, which it'll tell you like how fast you're going in comparison to how F-Zero runs. It's like,
wait, I've never played F-Zero. Do you actually play as Captain Falcon, or are you
can
like,
play as anyone,
or are you racing the whole time?
You're racing as a different type of character. Captain Falcon's just one of them, the iconic. Your main
Is it like
pro
Mario
tag.
Kart?
Not in that way.
It's just like all we do is race.
All we do is race.
Ain't nothing.
We got
else.
boosters. We got certain hazards and all that stuff. So it is just like your base like racing game.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like you play as because like how do you explain the Falcon punch if he's in a car the whole time? Oh well.
I don't know. Probably anime.
Anime, I guess. All right. Okay. Before we close out, I do want to talk about one more thing.
Oh,
Something that happened this week.
yes.
This is for my Netflix. Watch it, folks. If I
Okay.
didn't already bless you already, I got
If I hadn't blessed you with my Doom Patrol,
with my Doom Patrol.
I love Death and Robots.
I got one more for you.
Okay.
This week we got the full trailer, not just a teaser, but a full trailer
Full trailer?
to season 3 of Stranger Things.
Oh,
Stranger
yeah,
Things
I
3.
did see that.
I did, and my God, I am so excited for this new season. I love the show. I love the characters. I love the lore of it all. And now they're like switching it up. You remember Hawkins being this dark, dreary place. Now it's summertime, and they're older. Because I love coming of age stories like nothing else, man. Seeing these kids grow, and now 11's got a full head of hair. It's long. She's been socialized in society. I'm really excited to see what happens. The trailer was a lot. It was like a lot of flashes of like different things. I'm not gonna be the one to do a breakdown because Lord knows there are too many frames. But it looks super interesting. We have this new mall. I'm interested to see all the. Do you watch Stranger Things?
I wish. It's one of those things where it's like I want to, but I have so much on my plate already that if I were to take it in, I'd probably collapse.
Oh, it's so. I know there's so many shows you could say this about, but it is so good.
No,
it's a sci-fi
I totally agree. Like
it's one of those things like like I know it's gonna be a good time, but I'm not gonna pick it up.
Just give me like one of those to go bags of popcorn from Harkins, and then I'll sit down and watch.
And you'll sit down and do it. Listen, hey.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that now.
Popcorn. But yeah, it's coming out July 4th. The trailer was dope. The trailer was freaking sick. And I'm so excited about this show. Also, was really interested about. Quick spoilers for Stranger Things season 2 that's been out since
okay
2017.
All right, watch Hour one.
Anyone who wants to mute,
mute, go ahead and do that.
go ahead and do so.
I was actually gonna add like one of my soundboard things.
Oh,
you may not know. You may notice a couple new ones showing up.
I don't know what that one's. I'm not gonna look at it.
Okay, just know it works.
Oh wait, play the. We'll be right back. What I love that.
Nice.
Free use. But yeah, it's a lot of dope character growth. Or like what I'm seeing. It just looks like I'm very excited. We got a new monster.
New monster.
Is
it just a singular monster?
We only saw one so far, but in the trailer we see a lot of people getting. They're quick. They did a weird cut of. There's this interesting cut of like the trailer. I guess at the end it kind of like flashes frames like.
Okay.
Like for like maybe like nanoseconds at a time, just like. And like we see like people getting beat up. We see like a lot of 80s stuff. Leg warmers are coming in. Hey, leotards and leg warmers. Like true 80s fashion is coming in hot. And I'm just really excited. And July 4th cannot come quick, cannot come fast enough. It's been a year and a half since the last season. Last season came out October.
Wow. I hadn't realized.
2017. It was a full 2018 of no Stranger Things, nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm super excited. I'm so here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it, man. It looks like it's about to be a good time. I'm really the fact that it took so much time to film, to prep, like it only makes me more excited to see what they have to bring. Shouts out. Yeah, man.
I can also talk about like my last little bit of topic. Very similar to you as far as like hype levels. There's a show or anime called ReZero. It came out in like either 2016. I think it did. It's 2016. Its genre would be like along the lines of an isekai. It's a in another world type of genre type of show. And whenever I think about like isekai shows, I think like first of all Sword Art is like the one, and then there was Log Horizon, and then there was another one. But then following it were a bunch of really bad ones. And I was like, man, dude, like I like the idea of like in another world being transported into like a whole new like setting and not knowing exactly what to do with it.
Right. Like,
but a lot of this stuff is ass. Like I can't.
Like, it's just bad.
It's just bad.
They don't do it well. They don't do a good job.
And then ReZero came in.
Ooh.
And I was like,
oh, wait, it's a show?
Yeah, it's a show.
Oh, I thought it was a game.
Oh no, it's not a game. It's actual anime.
Oh, anime. Forget. Oh, that's sick. That's sick.
See, I love every single arc they portrayed in ReZero because it's all different scenarios. It's not like a sitcom like type of like run on. Everything's gonna get resolved in one episode. Everything just kind of changes up to this one arc to be resolved. Because the idea of ReZero is that it follows a very gamey like mechanic where it's like you die, you get respond to a certain like checkpoint like in the past, and depending on your actions, your checkpoint gets updated and you progress further.
Okay.
So you follow a character named Subaru who first gets transported. He's not a car. He's not.
Just making sure.
He's not a car make. Gets transported. He's a NEET, as every single isekai is like that.
Oh, what?
Oh, just a shut in.
Oh, I heard a knee. I'm like, he's
just a David's fantasy.
He's a two.
No, but yeah. Long story short, he's just a guy who gets transported, doesn't know, gets attached and clings to the one girl at the time, and pretty much just supports her in every single way. And he changes. Everyone changes. Character progression. It's development. It's great. And I'll just go through a rundown of the trailer for season 2. It's just, you see our boy Subaru just like walking through this Windows Vista background.
Windows Vista. All right.
Synonymous to how it ended in the very first season. He's with Amelia at the time, and it's just like a really happy ending. No, he's just walking in a straight line. You don't even get to see his face. You just see what is a patch of green grass. You see the first like splot of red, and you're like, oh. And you see the first like arm like come into frame. You're like, oh shit, this is it. And you just see like rows and rows of dead bodies symbolizing people he couldn't save. Even like one of the best supporting characters is there lying there face down. You're like, oh shit, the new season. And over you just see like a hilltop of a girl, a white hair girl, sipping on some tea. She puts it down. She opens her eyes and looks at you. And it's like, shit.
Yeah, nice. Damn.
And that's it.
All right, that's a solid trailer.
It's just like, oh.
Damn, I'm so excited for television. I'm so excited.
It's been 2 years. It's been like
same with One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. It did get a trailer though.
It did get a trailer. It's coming out April.
I don't know.
April. I think it's coming out in April. Don't quote me, but I think it's coming out in April. Yeah, man, I love Stranger Things. And now Homeboy Mike, like the main dude, is now taller.
Oh, it's taller now?
Yeah, because the kids age.
Yeah, you're right. How old are they before the time gap and when they are?
I don't think there's a major time gap like in show. I think in show it's like half a year, 6 months.
Okay.
Something like that. Or maybe a year. So in the start of the show they were like 13, now they're like 16.
Okay.
Like the cast like average.
Okay.
So like now they're like, oh, now we're hitting the growth spurts. Now we're getting, it's high school time.
Yeah, we can't quite vote yet, but we can make it some difference.
Yeah, we're hitting the growth hormones.
I can run away a little bit faster now.
Yeah, run a little fast. I got a little muscle. You know what I'm saying? Now he's a head taller than Elle, because back in season 1 they're the same height. Now he's a head taller than her. It's like, oh.
I love those like time skips in shows.
Yeah, man. It'll age up. That's the benefit of filming with kids, but not the benefit. Hey, we got to do reshoots of this show. That was 6 months ago. Yeah, what's the problem? I'm 3 inches taller now. My voice not talk like this now.
You can crouch.
They did that in season 2. They had to do a reshot of season 1.
Oh, shit.
And like, he is not the same age. He is not the same age at all. Yeah, it was really funny. Also, technology, like, they definitely got a better camera. The second time, we're like, it was, like, grainy before. Now it's, like, HD.
I was running this shit with my iPhone 4S.
Now we're rocking on full studio cameras. They got lighting now.
We got this red camera with buttons. So many buttons, I don't even know which one's which.
So many buttons. Yeah, man, it's nuts. It's funny. But I'm super excited. The trailer was dope. I really recommend the show.
Okay.
Also, there's this one. So they only had one girl before, right? It was Elle. In season 2, they introduced another girl. Her name was Max. They had Elle and Max didn't get along because they weren't together. Elle was in another dimension. Season 2.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. And then she comes back and meets her, and like apparently she saw Max like talking buddy with the main Mike guy, and she like didn't like her for it.
Yeah, like the love interest, like.
And they had a little beef in season 2, but now I'm looking at the trailer. They had like a lot of scenes together, like just them hanging out. I'm like, you grew past it. It's beautiful. Oh, friendship. It's gonna be super. I'm excited.
Season 2, Sword's like, but season 3, Sword's like,
nice. Yes, that's the growth I'm talking about. It's a lot. It's so good. I really recommend. And that's another high recommend show.
Mm-hmm. Same with ReZero for me on my side. If you like the whole fantasy aspect and taking like regular average people and just putting them in that universe.
Oh yeah, taking average people, putting this fantasy mystery, sci-fi into like small town. All of a sudden there's a shady lab, and all of a sudden there's monsters coming from another dimension, eating people.
That was very specific.
Yeah, like if that's your vibe,
you know, if you feel
also
that.
if you like coming of age stories, it's also sprinkled in there. Like a little teen romance, it's also sprinkled. It's a little something for everybody.
Okay.
Season 1 was like 3 movies in one.
Whew.
3 like you had, because with the kids it was like E.T. The teenagers, like the older siblings, was like a slasher movie.
Wow.
Like a monster movie.
Okay.
And for the adults it was like a sci-fi, like what's that one with Kevin Costner?
I'm sorry, I don't really recognize that name now.
Something of a Different Kind.
I don't know.
Alien? Oh no, Alien. It was like kind of like like that vibe.
Like
it was
that?
like Alien.
Okay.
It was like a vibe like older. The adults is like Alien / X-Files, and then with the teenagers it's like you know what I'm saying? What's a teen, like, like that teen movie thing where like, oh, the kids are like trying to fuck and like all this stuff, but then there's this dude trying to kill everyone. He's taking them one by one, like that type of movie.
Okay, yeah.
Fam, what am I thinking of? Like not like a Nightmare on Elm Street, not a scary movie, not like that.
Like a Friday the 13th type of movie?
No, because no one's like dying. It's like there's something out there, and we don't know what it is. And that's like in the season 1, and that's like because like the Duffer Brothers, the creators of the show, were a big fan of like 80s films, and so they took like inspiration from those three, and that kind of drives the plot, and it's just beautiful. I loved it, and they mix it so well, and the acting is so well, and like the special effects are actually surprisingly very good. Well, except for the one time she flipped a bus, but that's besides the point.
I mean, like, it's a bus.
It's a bus.
It's like the Dark Knight scene with the whole like truck flip. It's just like
there's so much you can do. Yeah, before you blow stuff up for real.
Yeah,
and you can't come back from that. The check will never be fat enough.
Yep. She's like, I need that truck. That's like, what do you mean you need that truck?
You needed the truck? Yeah, that's my truck. That's how I got here.
We paid you for that truck. Yeah, but I want it back. You can get another. No, I need that truck.
What was in that truck? I need it. Well, I can't unblow up a truck, Jim. I can't. I can't do it, Jim. But yeah, all right. That's all I got.
That's all I got on my side too. It's a lot of like news info dumping that I'm certainly not opposed to. It's just new things to just talk about.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll actually jump into Stranger Things like later tonight or whenever.
Just try the pilot. Like I'm not. It's not. I don't. You need to commit. Like you got to do this. You got to do this. Like you just watch an episode. Okay. Try it out. See if it's for you.
Okay. I'll ask the same for you for ReZero. How about that?
Where do I find ReZero? If you can tell me where to find ReZero.
Let's see. Crunchyroll's a really good distribution site for like anime and stuff like that. You could probably like watch the first episode without any type of ads. Crunchyroll's really cool like that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if Hulu's down with anime.
Hulu actually. That's why I saw My Hero.
Oh really? Okay, then you might be able to search it there.
And my One Punch.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That should be something we should do. It's almost like a book club, but except we're not gonna follow all the way.
Club.
I'm totally down.
Oh God, that was something in high school, wasn't it? Anime club.
It doesn't have to be. I don't think we had one though.
I think we did.
We had a Yu-Gi-Oh club.
Anyway, so my name is Kristof.
All right, we'll sign off here. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. DangIT Productions episode 250, 10 episodes away from, what was it, 5 years?
Yeah.
DangIT Podcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Kristof.
And thanks for watching. # bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for jumping into the chat during this live stream as well.
Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat doing the thing that we don't notice. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I was reading all the entire time.
Yeah, we tried.